What's up, people? In this video, we're going to talk about this stupid coronavirus and how if you care about the coronavirus, I'm sorry, you're also stupid. And that's pretty much all there is to it because, yeah, that's just how it is. And why do I say that? The reason is because the coronavirus is just a name brand version of the flu or of a common cold, right? Like, the symptoms are the same. The effect is the same in terms of people dying. Okay, maybe a little bit of variation here and there. It affects more old people than young people, but I'm sure every common cold is different. I'm sure every strain of the flu is different. The difference here is that they just assigned a name to it. They call it the coronavirus, right? Imagine the hysteria if every single time a cold goes around, they're like, oh my God, this is the, I don't know, fucking Heineken virus or whatever. It'd be exactly the same. I was in a car yesterday, I was Ubering somewhere, and I was talking to the Uber driver about the coronavirus. Of course, Uber drivers know everything. And he's like, well, I think it's the, I was like, what's the difference here? Because he was saying that he's so well educated on the fucking coronavirus. So I was like, what's the difference between this and the common cold? And he's like, well, I think it's about how contagious it is. And I was like, how is this any different than any other cold that circulates, in your life? You go to work, somebody's sick, what happens? Everybody gets sick at work, right? If they're also, if they're not a healthy person, right? It's just what happens. Somebody in your house gets sick, then you get sick, Somebody on a fucking cruise ship is sick, everybody on the cruise ship gets sick. Read about the people who have recovered. They have a little bit of a fever, they have some symptoms, and then they get over it, and it's fine. All of this hysteria only comes from people's ignorance on health. And it's insane to see how all of these multi-billion-dollar organizations, the NBA, the NFL, all these sports organizations, the fucking United States government, everyone is so ignorant and knows absolutely nothing that they're making such a big deal about this, And again, to be fair, imagine if this happened every time the common cold went around, because that's exactly what this is basically the common cold or the flu or somewhere in between, whatever. People die from the flu all the time. They have a weak immune system. They're old, they're frail, they don't take care of themselves, they eat like shit. Typical American diet. Maybe they smoke cigarettes. They're just not healthy people. Their time is gonna come soon anyway, sadly, So it is what it is. People die all the time of stuff. It's awful, it sucks. What can you do? You're gonna quarantine the entire country and cancel all these sports events. You're gonna stop civilization because there's a name brand version of the cold going around. I don't know, I think it's completely ridiculous. And if you care about it a lot, then I'm sorry, you're also ignorant. And I'm even gonna, could I say you're stupid if you care about it this much? Yeah, it sucks, people are older, blah, blah, blah. And I don't want, people who are in my life who are older to catch this, but I don't want them to catch anything. I don't want them to get sick. I want them to be as healthy as possible. And every time I talk to them, I push them to improve their health because it's important to me for me to be healthy. And obviously I'm going to push other people to do what I think is best because I know what's best for everyone. Okay, so it's a complete joke. If you care about it, you're an idiot, and the government is an idiot, and the NBA is stupid, and everybody is fucking retarded. So that's my 2 cents. And I'm also pissed because they canceled all my trade shows for the next month and a half. So I have no work now. Everyone's going to take the hit from an economic standpoint. And again, it's because it's a fucking name brand virus. That's all it is. It's the common cold that they gave a name to. And what I really hope is that the media doesn't see this. Because why is the media pumping this up to be this epidemic? All these fucking newspapers and online publications and news channels. Why are they fanning the flames of this hysteria? Because when people watch the news, they're going to watch advertisements that are on the news. So they're going to make a ton of money, and then they can charge more for those advertisements. That is what's happening here, right? And then the less sophisticated organizations, because the media is very sophisticated, because they know that if they're constantly testing for what will grab people's attention the most, whereas the government, they don't really do that. NBA, maybe to a lesser extent. But the media knows if we say some crazy hysterical shit that'll scare people, people will watch the news. If there's some worldwide epidemic going on, they're gonna watch the news, and if they watch the news, they're gonna watch the advertisements, and then we can charge more for the advertisements. Do you guys not understand what's going on here? You're stupid. Why'd you buy all the fucking toilet paper? You're absolutely some of the dumbest people in the world. I'm sorry, but there's no hope for you. You're not gonna make it. What do you think about that? Tell me, leave me a comment. Peace.